네, 오늘은 누구의 이야기를 들어볼까요?
So today we have a clip sent to us from Kayla from the USA.
네, 케일라 씨 이야기를 들어볼 텐데요. 바로 불러보면 좋을 것 같아요. 어떤 선생님이 가장 기억에 남고 좋아했던 선생님인지 바로 만나보겠습니다.
Okay, Kayla 씨
나와주세요.
So my favorite teacher is definitely my old high school teacher, Mr. Kerr. Mr. Kerr taught a lot of classes, but no matter what class he taught, it was always my favorite class. What was really cool is that he was only about 10 years older than us, so a lot of the students felt like he could really connect with them. Mr. Kerr also was really, really funny, and he always got us really excited for class, no matter what subject he was teaching. He had these really engaging activities or a witty story, and he was always open to trying new things in the classroom. The kids really respected him too because he pushed us to do our absolute best in everything we did and really encouraged us to work towards our goals. He showed that he cared for us not just inside the classroom, but outside the classroom as well. So even now, Mr. Kerr is definitely my favorite teacher.
Oh wow, he sounds like a very awesome teacher.
Very awesome teacher
Yeah.
indeed. 자, 그러면 케일라 씨가 어떤 선생님에 대해서 뭐 어떤 장점들을 이야기하면서 왜 가장 좋아하는 선생님으로 아직 기억하는지 어떻게 이야기했는지 공부해 볼 텐데요. 첫 번째 문장부터 사실은 약간 어려운 부분이 있어요.
So first let's take a look at that clip.
So my favorite teacher is definitely my old high school teacher, Mr. Kerr. So my favorite teacher is definitely my old high school teacher, Mr. Kerr.
사실 예, 이 문장 자체가 어렵지 않게 가다가 마지막에 여러분이 그게 뭐지? 라고 하는 단어가 나올 텐데요.
For sure. So let me just read the sentence for you and let's take a look at the sentence. So she said, so my favorite teacher is definitely my old high school teacher, Mr. Kerr.
네, 사실 사람 이름이었던 거죠.
Yeah, it's
네.
someone's name, Mr. Kerr.
네, 여러분이 이제 영어 문장을 듣고 있는데 갑자기 정말 난데없이 나타난 어떤 단어 때문에 당황을 하셨다면 그게 혹시 지명은 아닌지, 나라 이름은 아닌지,
Right.
사람 이름은 아닌지 아니면 어떤
City or place.
네,
Yeah.
책 이름일 수도 있겠고요.
Brand.
네, 브랜드 이름일 수도 있어요. 그런 경우도 있으니까 너무 네, 기죽지 마셨으면 좋겠습니다. 선생님 이름이 바로 Mr. Kerr였고요. 그리고 이제 문장 뜻은 제가 제일 좋아하는 선생님은 definitely가 나오고 있죠.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It means for sure. Without a doubt.
그렇죠. 그래서 의심할 여지 없이 단연코라고 번역할 수 있는데 단연코 My old high school teacher, Mr. Kerr. 그런데 또 old가 들어간 이유는 뭐죠?
Oh, right. So old doesn't mean he's old, physically old. It just means her previous
그렇죠.
teacher, right?
네.
So we do that a lot. So my old boss, he's not old, but her previous boss. So
네.
she doesn't work there anymore, right?
네,
Yeah.
사실 두 가지 다 가능은 해요.
Yeah.
실제로 my high school teacher is old, my old high school teacher.
Yeah.
이럴 수도 있겠지만 일반적으로는 이제 나이가 드신 선생님이 아니고 예전에.
Right.
So, for example, you can say my old job.
Yeah.
예전 직장.
My old coworkers.
my old coworkers. 나이 든 동료들이 아니고 그럴 수도 있지만 일반적으로는 예전에 함께 일했던 사람들. My old house.
And I was about to say, you can say it for objects as well. My old car.
My
we
old-
use that a lot. My old car was, yeah.
그렇죠. My old camera.
My old computer. Yeah.
사실은 이제 old가 들어가서 나이가 많다라고 이야기할 때에는 애완동물인 경우는 좀 흔해요. My old cat.
Yeah.
지금 가리키면서
Right.
나이 든 내 고양이 이렇게 말할 수 있겠죠.
Right, for sure.
여기서는 선생님 예전에 고등학교 다녔던 시절의 선생님이라서 아예 번역에도 안 넣었습니다. 네, 느낌만 알고 가면 되는 거죠. 다시 확인해 보시죠.
So my favorite teacher is definitely my old high school teacher, Mr. Kerr. So my favorite teacher is definitely my old high school teacher, Mr. Kerr.
So what did Mr. Kerr teach? Mr. Kerr taught a lot of classes. Mr. Kerr taught a lot of classes.
네, Kerr 선생님, Mr. Kerr가 taught a lot of classes. 수업을 여러 가지를 하셨다고 합니다. 이게 이제 두 가지 뜻이 또 있을 수 있어요.
아, true.
He taught a lot of classes. This class,
That class,
That class.
this class, this class.
여러 반.
Right, but the same subject, but many different classes. Or it can also mean that he taught many different subjects.
맞아요.
So he taught math here, and then art, and then science. He just taught every class.
그렇죠. 그래서 여러 가지 수업을 한 건지 아니면 여러 반을 가르치신 건지 이 두 가지 뜻 중에 골라야 되는데 그
Right.
뒤에 나오는 내용을 토대로 이렇게 여러 가지 수업이라고 판단할 수 있었어요.
Right.
네.
So in the next sentence, she said, but no matter what class he taught, it was always my favorite class. But no matter what class he taught, it was always my favorite class.
네, 이 문장만 봐도 딱 알
you're
수
like,
있죠.
he taught many different subjects.
그렇죠.
Right.
과목을 가르치신 거죠. 사실은 반이라고 번역하게 되면 이 문장이 말이 안 되는 거죠. 우리 반을 안 가르치시는데도 갑자기 난 전 선생님이 제일 좋아 이렇게 될 수 있으니까 네, 그런 괴리감이 있겠죠. But no matter what class he taught, 그 선생님이 어떤 과목 수업을 하시던 간에 it was always my favorite class. 제가 제일 좋아하는 수업은 바로 그 수업이었다라는 거죠. And then
What was really cool is that he was only about 10 years older than us.
Oh.
What was really cool is that he was only about 10 years older than us.
I see. So she was in high school. So the person, the teacher, Mr. Kerr, was in his 20s.
In his 20s for sure.
20대 말에, 20대 후반의 선생님인 거죠. 20대 후반 선생님이니까 10살 정도밖에 나이가 많지 않았던 것이 was really cool. 정말 좋았대요.
I had a teacher like that.
Yeah,
it
me
was
too.
really cool,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
It was. Okay, let's move on.
So a lot of the students felt like they could really connect with him. So a lot of the students felt like he could really connect with them.
그래서 a lot of the students, 학생들이 felt like, 느꼈다. He could really connect with them. 선생님이 우리와 connect with 하는구나, 잘 통하는구나 라고 학생들이 느꼈대요. When you connect with someone, it can also have two meanings. Like many of these expressions that we introduce have two meanings.
Oh, that's true.
다 지금 두 개의 의미를 가질 수 있는 표현들이 나오고
Right.
있는데 connect with는 통하다라는 말도 되지만
Right, like you connect with, like you agree with many things,
Yeah.
or you can like actually connect with someone like in terms of contacting them as
맞아요,
well.
맞아요. 연락을
Yeah.
주고받는
So
거죠.
it's like, oh, I'll connect with you on this, SNS site or something.
네. 또는 제가 메간 선생님에게 이제 누군가의 연락처를 주면서 뭐 이런 일을 하는 친구가 있는데 한번 만나볼래요? 라고 말을 하면 메간 선생님이 Of course, I would be happy to connect with her.
Yeah.
연락 주고받으면 좋겠다 뭐 이런 말로
Right.
쓸 수 있죠.
And so if you know a lot of people, you can say you have a lot of connections as well.
네.
You connected with many people.
그렇죠.
Yeah.
연락을 주고받고 사람을 알게 되는 것인지 아니면 잘 통하는 것인지 여러분 문맥을 잘 보셔야 되겠고요. And then
Mr. Kerr was also really, really funny, and he always got us really excited for class. Mr. Kerr was also really, really funny, and he always got us really excited for class.
네, 비교적 간단한 문장이죠. 길긴 하지만요. 선생님은 또 was really, really funny. 정말 재미있으셔서 and he always got us really excited. Get someone excited라는 형태인데 누군가가 다른 누군가를 신나게 만들다.
Or someone can get you angry as well.
아, 맞아요. excited를 빼고 angry, happy,
Yeah.
worried 다양한 그 형용사를 넣어주시면 감정을 표현할 수 있겠죠. 그래서 수업을 기대하게 만들었대요. Okay, great.
No matter what subject he was teaching. No matter what subject he was teaching.
That's a true talent.
He is definitely an amazing teacher. Absolutely an amazing teacher.
네, no matter what subject he was teaching, 어떤 과목을 가르치던 간에 학생들이 와, 그 수업 재밌겠다라고 생각하게
와.
만든다는 것 자체가 굉장히 쉬운 일이 아니죠.
I needed him in chemistry class.
화학 시간이 좀 재미없었나 봐요.
Yeah. No, just chemistry was hard.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the next sentence she says, he had these really engaging activities or a witty story. He had these really engaging activities or a witty story.
선생님은 학생들이 engage 할 수 있게끔 만들어주는 즉 적극적으로 참여하게 하는 활동이나 witty story, 재치 있는 이야기를 항상 이제 갖고 계셨던 건데 준비하셨던 건데 Let's talk about engaging here. engage 하면 참여한다라는 말이지만 참여시키다라는 말도 돼요.
So if you're saying something that engages people, that means what you're saying is very interesting.
맞아요.
Or something that people can really get into or focus on.
그렇죠.
Yeah.
여러분이 사람들 앞에서 발표를 하는데
Yeah.
어떤 연설을 하는데 engaging speech를 하면 사람들이 빠져드는 그런 연설인 거죠.
They're very focused. They're like, wow, they want to hear what you're going to say.
That's right.
Yes, they're listening very well.
네, 그래서 engaging activity는 boring하지 않고 학생들이
Right.
참여하면 재미있겠다라고
Yeah.
느끼게 만들어주는 활동을 가리키고요. And then
And he was always open to trying new things in the classroom. And he was always open to trying new things in the classroom.
교실에서 새로운 것을 시도하는데 항상 마음이 열려 있었다라는 말인데 He was always open. open하면 여기서는 open-minded.
Yeah, open-minded. That
네.
means that, no, I'm going to keep my ideas. No, you're like, oh, let's try this new thing. Let's
그렇죠.
try this new thing. Let's try this new thing.
네,
Yeah.
선생님 밖에 눈이 오는데 밖에서 수업하면 안 될까요? Okay.
Okay.
Let's try that. You might freeze.
Yeah.
But let's try that. 약간 학생들이 제안을 하면 okay 하는 거죠. 그래서 open to 동사 ing 이 형태도 기억해 주시고요. So
So the kids really respected him too. The kids really respected him too.
그래서 아이들은 선생님을 정말 존경도 했대요. 그냥 재밌는 수업 선생님이야가 아니고 존경했다라는 거죠.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
That's important. And the next sentence, she says a little bit fast. So first, let's take a look at the clip.
He pushed us to do our absolute best in everything we did, and because he pushed us to do our absolute best in everything we did, and
네, 아까 소개했었던 핵심 문장이 여기에 들어가 있는데 좀 빨랐어요.
Yeah, it was very fast. So first, let me read it for you, and let's take a look at the sentence.
Okay.
Because he pushed us to do our absolute best in everything we did.
네, 이 앞부분에 because도 짧게 발음되었고요.
Because he pushed us.
네, 맞아요. Because he pushed us to do도 빨랐습니다. Pushed us to
Pushed
do.
us to do.
네, pushed
Pushed us to do.
Pushed us to do.
Pushed us to
발음이
do.
어려워요. Pushed us to do. 여러분도 큰 소리로 한번 해보세요. Pushed
Pushed
us to do. 다시
Pushed
한번.
us to do.
마지막으로.
Pushed us to do.
네, our absolute best in everything we did. 우리가 하던 모든 것에 있어서 최선을 정말 다할 수 있게 pushed us, 밀어준 거죠.
Right.
자극해준 거죠. Okay, let's hear this part two more times.
because he pushed us to do our absolute best in everything we did, and because he pushed us to do our absolute best in everything we did,
And what else did he help them do?
Okay.
And really encouraged us to work towards our goals. And really encouraged us to work towards our goals.
네, encourage라는 단어가 나오고 있죠. 격려하는 건데 push하고 비슷한 뜻이죠.
Yeah, it's about the same. When you push someone forward or give them encouragement,
네.
they're still getting encouragement to move forward.
그렇죠.
Yeah.
사실 encourage는 100% 긍정적인 뜻이라면 push는 또 반반인 것 같아요.
All right.
네.
Yeah, you can also push someone to do. Well, you can push and encourage people to do good or bad things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
True.
But when you say, "Oh, he encouraged me," it's
Oh, that's
usually
true.
a positive thing.
That's true. It's
그래서,
usually positive.
네, push가 이제 좀 자극을 준다. 이게 방향이 뭐 긍정적이건 부정적이건 간에라면 이거는 이제 긍정적인 뜻으로 많이 쓰이죠. 우리가 work towards our goals. 우리의 목표들을 향해서 work, 일을 한다기보다는 노력을 할 수 있게끔 격려를 해 주신 거죠.
Oh, he sounds so awesome.
Yes.
And the next sentence, she tells us even more amazing things about him. Okay, she said, he showed that he cared for us. He showed that he cared for us.
He showed, 선생님은 보여주셨습니다. That he cared for us. Care for 하면 사실은 여러 가지 뜻이 있는데 in this case, when you're talking about caring for people, you love the people.
Yeah, you love them. He really has some type of connection with them, like we said before. He wants them to do well.
네,
Yeah.
그래서 아낀다라는 거죠.
Right.
You treasure the person or
Yeah.
the people that you're talking about. 그래서 아낀다라는 걸 보여주셨다. He cared for us. 선생님이 정말 걱정도 하시고
Yeah.
잘 됐으면 좋겠다라고 생각하는 거죠. 정말로 take care of랑 또 look after랑은 달라요.
Right? It's way different. In this case, there's some type of emotional thing there. Like you said, you want to see them do well. You're, I guess, emotionally kind of invested.
네,
Yeah.
이거를 외래어로 이제 케어한다라고 할 때 케어해준다는 것은 정말로 look after, take care of 느낌이라면 care for는 그냥 마음만으로도 충분히 care for 할 수 있는 거죠. And then
Not just inside the classroom, but outside the classroom as well. Not just inside the classroom, but outside the classroom as well.
Not just A, but B.
B,
Classic structure. 아주 많이 쓰이는 구조죠.
Yeah.
교실 안에서뿐만이 아니라 교실 밖에서도 cared for us 한다는 것을 보여주셨습니다. 만약에 길 가다가 뭐 만나면 집에 잘 가 이렇게 말을 해주시거나 할 수 있다는 거죠.
And also, instead of just how you're doing in class, but maybe your home life too. He was interested in, how are
Yes.
things at home?
Yes.
Like that.
Genuinely
Right.
worried about you or he cared.
Yeah.
And then
So even now, Mr. Kerr is definitely my favorite teacher. So even now, Mr. Kerr is definitely my favorite teacher.
그래서 지금까지도 even now라는 것은 이렇게 시간이 지난 후에도 Mr. Kerr가 Kerr 선생님이 단연코 제가 제일 좋아하는 선생님이에요 하면서 definitely라고 다시 이야기를 하고 있죠. Okay.
Okay. So before we move on, we're going to take a look at it 2 more times. The first time with English subtitles and the second time without. Let's watch.
So my favorite teacher is definitely my old high school teacher, Mr. Kerr. Mr. Kerr taught a lot of classes, but no matter what class he taught, it was always my favorite class. What was really cool is that he was only about 10 years older than us, so a lot of the students felt like he could really connect with them. Mr. Kerr also was really, really funny, and he always got us really excited for class, no matter what subject he was teaching. He had these really engaging activities or a witty story, and he was always open to trying new things in the classroom. The kids really respected him too because he pushed us to do our absolute best in everything we did and really encouraged us to work towards our goals. He showed that he cared for us not just inside the classroom, but outside the classroom as well. So even now, Mr. Kerr is definitely my favorite teacher. So my favorite teacher is definitely my old high school teacher, Mr. Kerr. Mr. Kerr taught a lot of classes, but no matter what class he taught, it was always my favorite class. What was really cool is that he was only about 10 years older than us, so a lot of the students felt like he could really connect with them. Mr. Kerr also was really, really funny, and he always got us really excited for class, no matter what subject he was teaching. He had these really engaging activities or a witty story, and he was always open to trying new things in the classroom. The kids really respected him too because he pushed us to do our absolute best in everything we did and really encouraged us to work towards our goals. He showed that he cared for us not just inside the classroom, but outside the classroom as well. So even now, Mr. Kerr is definitely my favorite teacher.
네, 이야기를 처음부터 끝까지 3번 보신 건데요. 이제 잘 이해가 되시죠? Alright.
So now it's time for us to learn some new vocabulary. It's time for Street
Smart.